guys, I have returned to YouTube once and for all. I am back. So I'm just going to quickly explain where I've been for the past 3 years or whatever, how long it's been. So I've been at uni. I have been really busy at university getting my forensic science degree, which I'm not putting to use because it's fucking boring, mate. So yeah, we're going to get back into the uploading to the old YouTube channel, and yeah, it should be real fun. So with all that said, let's jump into the first trick back and the first performance of the year. Let's jump into it. So this is going to be the performance of a trick based around compatibility tests. So this trick is going to be based around me giving a compatibility test to perhaps someone I like, or I want to be friends with, or perhaps my crush. But it's basically that sort of effect. You'll see what I mean. So compatibility tests are usually found in like silly little magazines that people read, and then they fill out a little questionnaire or a survey, and then they get a person they like to fill out the same questions and see how similar their answers are. The more similar the answers, that indicates they're probably more compatible for each other. So yeah, but we're going to do a similar thing with a deck of cards. So the cards can be obviously shuffled, as I've been doing throughout the performance so far. And what I'm going to get the spectator to do is think of a number between 1 and 30, for example. So they think of any number, and I also tell the spectator I'm going to be thinking of a number as well. So they think of a number, they don't tell me what it is, but let's say they think of the number 12, for example. So they deal down to the 12 card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Obviously they wouldn't be counting out loud, and they'd sign the back of the card. So let's say their name is Bella, for example, and we'll place the rest of the deck on top of their signed card. Now we'll turn the deck face up. So now if we were to spread the cards, we wouldn't actually see their signed card, and we don't know which card they've signed. Now we're going to give the deck back to the spectator, and they're going to give the cards a cut anywhere they want, roughly halfway, and they're going to complete the cut. And they're going to do that one more time. So let's say they give the cards another cut. And now if we spread through the cards, obviously they could have dealt down to any one of these cards and signed the back of it. I don't know which card they signed. All I do know is they chose a number at random, and they dealt down to that card and signed the back of it. Now I'm going to do the same thing in a minute with my number, but first we're going to compare our two numbers together. So basically what that means is if the numbers are closer together, for example, that means they're going to be more compatible for each other. So let's say the spectator, they tell me their number was 12, and I'll reveal that my number I was thinking of was 9, which is actually pretty close, considering we could have chosen any number between 1 and 30. So that indicates that we're probably more compatible for each other than we thought before we started the performance. But we'll carry on. So I'll deal down to my number 9 even, and I'll sign the face of it. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll just sign the back of my the face of this card even. There we go. Perfect. And I'll place the rest of the deck on top. And now the spectator is handed back the deck, and they can give the cards a shuffle, because what this does is it rearranges the deck order and could move the two signed cards closer or further away in the deck. Now the idea is the cards are closer together in the deck, the more compatible we are. So we're going to find out where the spectator's signed card is. We'll just deal down through the deck until we get to the signed card. So it doesn't look like it's anywhere near the top. Hopefully it's not anywhere near the bottom. There we go. So there's the spectator's signed card. Now hopefully it should be either this card or this card that I signed, and that should indicate that we're pretty compatible. So it's not that card, but it's not that card either. Okay, so maybe it's a few cards deeper. No, my card was the 7 of diamonds, wasn't it? It's not. Is it any of these? No, no. Okay, it's not any of them. 7 of diamonds. It's not in there. Perhaps. Maybe. We are more compatible than we thought, because we happen to sign the exact same card. And that's the trick. I hope you enjoyed. Let's jump into the outro. So I hope you enjoyed that little performance of compatibility test. That is a trick made by Wayne Dobson, I believe, if you want to check that out. Unfortunately, I can't post tutorials on the channel, so please stop asking for those in the future. I may start a Patreon explaining some tricks if that's what you guys want. I don't ideally want to start charging people, but that's the only way I'm going to be able to start revealing tricks without getting kicked out of the magic circle, I'm afraid. So with all that said, let's jump into nothing, because that's the outro. Anyway, let's end this video. Jesus Christ, it's been ages since I've made one of these. So with all that said, I'll see you next time. Also, actually, you know what? I forgot to tell you to like and subscribe, so do that as well. I'm going to keep forgetting things because it's been fucking... I've just got myself demonetized. Great. Oh well, doesn't matter. With all that said, I'll see you next time.